of other men. So, because see the reference, say, behave like a man. That means I must be seeing a man that I'm behaving like. If a child grows only with his mother, I tell him be a man, he will say, it's only my mother I'm seeing. He has no picture, no reference. Men grow by models, not by models. They grow by pictures, not by lectures. They need to see a man. That's why you need to tell anybody going through a divorce situation, a single mom situation, don't deprive the kids, especially the boys, of meeting or seeing their dads. You are not helping him. Because some people are fighting their spouse using their children as the pawn. If a boy grows up without seeing a man, he can never be a man. Quit yourself like men. How? I must see a man. I must see a man I can compare with, I can reference with. One of the most popular cross-dressers in our country, I watched his video, one of his videos, where he was saying how he became a cross-dresser. I don't know if you know what a cross-dresser is. It's a man that dresses and looks like a woman. So, sometimes they call those things here like transgender and all that. One of the most popular ones from the country where I came from, I watched his video and he said one of the things that made him become into makeup and into dressing like women was that his dad was not present in his life. He grew up with only his mom. And of course, his mom does makeup and he begins to do the makeup with his mom. He grew up. Today, he has done surgery and everything to change himself to a woman. All he could see was his mom, so he became his mom. That's how men grow, man. Quit yourself like men. There must be a picture. That man shared his story. He's a Canadian elderly man. He might even be passed by now. But I heard his story. How, as a young boy, his parents were not always around. So they handed him over to his grandmom. So when I get to the men today, I'll try and tell you some things you must do. As a man, you must be present. Don't work the kind of work that won't allow you be in your children's life. Don't say you're working for the family when the family has gone. You have lost the family working for the family. So the parents were not always around. They left the boy with the grandmom. The grandmom was a seamstress, makes dresses. So every once in a while, the grandmom will make dresses for people and now make for him. And he noticed that whenever he wore those dresses, he got a lot of compliments. Ooh, John, you're so pretty. You're so fine. And that thing stuck to him that I'm most appreciated when I'm a woman. Or when I'm dressed like a woman. The same thing is going on today, stylishly. Because it's easier in this world now to be a woman than to be a man. You will get immediate support if you're a woman. Too many organizations and NGOs are structured around supporting women. Too many, very few structured around supporting men. Recently, a woman slapped the president of a country in public, in video. And the news just shh. Nobody talked about it. If it was a man that hit a woman, they will start a complete Me Too movement. Even men that hit women 10 years ago, they will bring them to prison. Those things look funny and like a joke, but you're castrating your men. More men will trans into women because the life of a woman is easy and looks safer. And any society without men is a dangerous society. Because men will run to become women for safety, and the numbers are increasing. The amount of men running away into being women. Increasing every day. If it was a man that slapped a woman, there's no way that man will still be on his job. A complete Me Too movement, 13 or 300 women will come out and say, 10 years ago, they slapped me. This is what goes on. It sounds funny. Sounds funny, but you are castrating the men. Complete movement will start. But this one, we all saw it on public TV. Today, no proper address of the issue. Everybody just quick. Men are also being abused as women are being abused, but nobody hears about them. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to defend you for a man. So this guy, his grandmom used to give him dresses. He found out he was very appreciated. He grew up, got married, had children, got a great job, global job. But he kept saying the time he has been appreciated and admired the most in his life was when he had a dress. So he became transgender, went to do surgery to remove his male genitalia and become a woman. Of course, he lost his job, lost his family, and years after, he found out he wanted to be a man back. But you have done surgery. If his dad was in his life, he would know what it means to be a man. Quit yourself like men. You can't get it from grandma. Grandma is not a man. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Because many women say, what do fathers want for Father's Day? They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be respected. We don't need gift. Because the kind of gift we like, you can't buy it. I'm joking. Some of you can buy it. And go ahead and buy it. Go ahead and buy it. We don't mind. Is somebody catching what I'm saying? I'm saying this for your sons. Because you might hate your husband, but do you hate your son? You might hate your father, but do you hate your son? Because the stone you used to kill your father for not being in your life, the stone you used to kill your husband for not being faithful, that's the same stone other women are going to pick to kill your son. Because that's what goes on. Somebody catching what I'm saying? Say, quit yourselves like men. Make them male and what? Female. So both are important, both are necessary, both are needed, both are valuable. A woman is not more valuable than a man, and a man is not more valuable than a what? Woman. But subconsciously, we defend a woman first. Subconsciously, we entertain a woman first. Subconsciously, we agree with a woman first. We believe she's saying the truth. If there's any accusation against a man by a woman, they will first arrest the man. They've never heard the side say, lock him inside. Tie 2 handcuffs, hand and leg, inside first. Hey, madam, what did you say happened? I watched a video online. Somebody called into one of these talk shows, and the lady said she has lived with a man for 10 years. They are not legally married, but they've lived together for 10 years. How many years did I say? 10. They have 3 kids. Then they were having a 4th one, and because of medical negligence, the baby died. Child number 4, after 10 years. And the woman, in her own words, says, this man, even though he has not legally married her, he was giving different excuses that it's just paper, blah, 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 which I don't agree with, of course. But the point was that the woman said that this man is a great provider and that he's so supportive. He's so supportive that it's allowing her to go to nursing school to better herself. That's how supportive this man is. I believe that meant financially and as well helping with the kids so that she can also grow. Now, that 4th baby that died bad of medical negligence, the hospital gave them a check in compensation after legal issues, gave them a check. $500K was what's going to come to them after legal fees, $500,000. So she called the show, what she should do. That the man thinks they should spend the money on some other things. She feels they should invest the money. What should they do? And both the person that answered the question on the show and over 90% of the comments were like, she should leave. Protect your future. Go now. Carry your children and go. It's not his money, it's your money. So what kind of mad society are we in? They are together 10 years. They have 3 existing kids. They have been living peacefully till a check came to the woman. A check has been coming to the man every week. A check has been coming to the man every month. Nobody has left. The first time a check came to the woman, Everybody says she should leave. See, it's sneaky. But you know what will happen when she leaves? Those children will grow up without a man. Then you will tell that boy, be a man. He will have makeup and do surgery. Because you have removed the man from the picture. The society can't grow without the man. Don't let your gender war and emotional war kill the society. You are not winning. You won't win. Because when she leaves, if she has boys, those boys will grow up without a father. Statistics is clear about children that grow up without fathers, especially boys. It's not my opinion. It's statistics. They're going to end in prison. They're going to end violence. They won't grow. The statistics is clear. So see the nonsense advice they are giving people that have lived together for 10 years. And checks have been coming through the man. The first time check, they say when women earn more, they are 30% more likely to divorce when a woman earns more. The woman that earns more, 30% more likely. And if they are single, she's also less likely to also marry. The more she rises. Because of things they've told her about who a man is. A man must be a priest, her provider. A man is somebody she uses. Not somebody she honors and loves. I wrote in that comment, that's bad advice. If it was a bill that came from the hospital, it's our child. Do you see how society, it looks subtle. But I'm telling you, you are killing the men. I'm telling you, you are killing men. If you kill all the men, who your daughters marry? Oh, you see, the way life works, anything you throw into this life is going to affect you. Because when you kill men in society, your daughters will marry you. Because there's no men to marry. There's nothing you do that won't come back to affect your it will affect you. We need both men and women. If you kill the men, so more and more, statistically, this is the lowest rate of marriage we've ever seen in our lifetime. Men are not marrying. Doesn't favor them. They're not marrying. So your daughters will come back to prayer meeting that you will lead. And you don't know you're the one that's causing the problem. Prayer can't solve marriage. If there are no men, if like pray from now to 100 years, God is not going to create a man today. No prayer will solve that if we don't nurture men again. No prayer will save that. If we have more women in churches than men, the women in church are either not going to marry or marry unbelievers, which will not torture them again. They will not come out and say, kill men again. So the few men we have will now reduce them again. I'm sure it's coming back to all of us. You can't run from it. Don't let your anger make you cause problem for the next generation. If it was a bill that came from the hospital, they'll say it's our child. Now a check came from the same hospital, it's the woman's child. What kind of, what basis? It's now suddenly her child. Everybody's saying, it's your baby, it's your child. No, these will have 3 children. But from this, 3. They have a family going 10 years. 10 years is not 10 weeks. Legally, if you are living with somebody that long, the country considers you married. What kind of advice are people giving? Because they always look at men as trash, as disposable, usable items. We need to get our head in the right place. Wrong advice. I read all the comments, at least most of them. Say, go and take care of your future. First of all, $500K is not a lot of money, except you are poor-minded. $500,000 is not a lot of money. It will run out very soon. And in a woman's life, money is not everything. Having companionship, having a man in the house. There's children to raise. 500K, is that what we mentor your children? So where are we getting this thinking that men are disposable items? Useless items? Where did we even pick it from? I am telling the mothers in the house, defend your sons by defending your husband. Your email went low. Protect your sons by protecting your husband. That's how to do it. You can't tell other people kill men that you want to hide your own. They will kill your own too. The witches that you join to kill your husband, they will come and also let's also kill your son. Because it's all men we are killing. So men are trained to be sacrificial without value. The reason why women that earn more despise their husbands so much and the marriages are under threat, which example was that case? The man has been bringing checks in, marriage was smooth. The moment she brought one check, and truly it's not even that she brought the check, the child is still their child. The child belongs to both of them. First time she got a check, now the marriage is under threat. You know why it happens? Part of it is also the doctrinal mistake we have made to say that a man's role in the home is to provider. It's not a biblical thing at all. I don't know how we picked it from. There are three kinds of marriage. There's the cultural marriage, there's the contemporary marriage, and there's the kingdom marriage, or Christian marriage, anyone you want to call it. So take notes. There's the cultural marriage, there's the contemporary marriage, and there's the what? Kingdom marriage, or Christian marriage. So sometimes you can see Christians practicing a cultural marriage, or you see Christians practicing a contemporary marriage. They usually run into trouble because the Bible was designed based on a kingdom marriage. A cultural marriage favors men, is built around men's satisfaction. A contemporary marriage favors women, it's built around female satisfaction. The kingdom marriage favors God's purpose for marriage, which covers both parties. By talking to a man, you can tell the kind of marriage he's running. If you talk to a man about how his marriage, say, this marriage only favors only women. Which marriage is he describing? Contemporary. That's the one he's running in his home. If you talk to a woman, so what do you think of marriage? Say, marriage is only men enjoying it. What's she describing? A cultural marriage. How you know people are in a kingdom marriage? If you talk to the man and the woman, they are both happy to be there because they are both protected and provided for. God is not a chauvinist, neither is he a feminist. He's not supporting one over the other. He created both. The only time you support one over the other is when you created only one. That's how Solomon knew who owned that baby. When the two babies died, the first woman said, divide the other one. The one that owned the baby says, I can't kill my baby. That's why sometimes if you're a Christian, you need to be careful of praying for somebody to die, your enemy to die. Sometimes, because you are not the one that person that you're calling your enemy, is God. Jesus has died for that person. So he's not ready to kill that person. Imagine if you have two children and they have quarrel, and one says, Junior broke my phone, kill him. He said, no, I will buy you a new phone. I won't kill him. Say, Junior is very rude as almost I know, but he is my son. I won't kill him for you. I will just replace your phone. Because we are not seeing things from God's perspective. You think God is interested in your gender, feminism, and all these things. He's not interested. All the earth is his. Those mad people, they are his children. Apostle Paul used to be Saul. If God was thinking like you, would have killed him. The church would have gathered and prayed, kill Saul, kill Saul. He said he's going to write New Testament. Can't kill him. Are you catching this, somebody? So, the cultural marriage favors men, contemporary marriage favors women, kingdom marriage favors God's purpose for marriage. In a cultural marriage, it talks about superiority of men. Contemporary marriage talks about equality. Kingdom marriage talks about unity. Did you catch that? Cultural is about superiority. Contemporary is about equality. Kingdom marriage is about what? Unity. What superiority? Men feel, we are the Lord. We are the head. They misquote and misuse that instruction that the man is the head. I'll get to that. I trust God I will have time. I'll get to that. The women, on the other hand, they focus on equality. Listen, every woman, don't ever join any equality battle in a marriage. In life, you are equal for sure. And I don't even know anywhere, any company today, where they are saying that they are not going to employ a woman. I don't know about that company today, in modern 2025, where somebody says a woman is better, but I'm not going to, I don't know about it. So we are fighting battles that have ended. Women now, when they started feminism, women were not even voting in some countries. But those battles are gone, but we are still fighting. They've ended, it's like boxing. They've now blown the way, fight over, and you are still punching the person. That's what's happened to men. Men have put their boxing glove down, but women are still punching. You beat us 20 years ago. Because women don't forget things. So they are still punching the man. That's what's going on. They've blown the whistle. That battle is over. Nobody is saying women cannot be paid now equally. Nobody is saying that. But women are still fighting for equality. Yes, in life, you're already equal. Nobody's stopping you from voting. Women today are doctors, PhD holders. There are women running for presidents in their own countries today. The women are free, but they are still fighting. But in a marriage, there is no equality. You don't actually want equality. What you want is equity, not equality. Equality is a demonic spirit in a marriage. Equity is what you want. There's a big difference. Equality means equal, same. We are not same. You say you made them male and what? Female. We are not same. We are different. Different roles, different jobs, different needs. If you want equality, how many women want equal amount of time to prepare for going out with a man? Is there any woman here that wants equality? That a man takes 15 minutes to get ready to go out. You two want 15 minutes. Any woman here for that? So you don't want equality. What you want is equity. Because you need 3 days to prepare. And if men are ready to give you equity, give you the 3 days. It's not equality you want. How many women want equal amount of money for shopping between them and a man for going out? Do you know how many items a woman wears compared to a man's item? 3 items is all a man needs. His boxers, he doesn't even need singlet. His boxers, his shirt, his trouser. Do you know how many items a woman wears? The earrings, the jewelry, the bracelets, everything. Do you know how many items? Do you want equality? You don't want equality. So don't let anybody push you to that nonsense. It doesn't apply in a home. A man's haircut, $20. If it's a prime place, maybe $50. For a woman, $50 is the price of Uber to go to where she will start, where she will first buy the wig and buy the hair and start the journey. So you don't want equality. Don't let anybody put that on you. So you want equality. What you want is equity. That we consider your condition and give you what meets your need. You need more time. You need more money to take care of yourself. You need more rest. We don't have to work equally. We don't have to bring equally. That's why 50-50 is a demonic spirit. It's not the spirit of kingdom marriage. It's the spirit of equality, contemporary marriage, 50-50. No. Is somebody catching this? So, cultural wants, hey, God will help me and my time. Cultural wants superiority of men. Contemporary wants equality. Kingdom wants unity. What is unity? Even though a woman is generally more gifted domestically, I don't have time for that argument today, but I could give you scriptures and science, but because of my time, I can't do that. But domestically, women are generally more gifted. Somebody say, how do you say that? Because you have accommodation and feeding attached to you. You are still asking who is in charge of food. You are food. So I can go into the science and the stats and the scripture, but I don't want to waste my time on that argument. But it's obvious to everybody. You came with accommodation. 9 months. You have different clients that have stayed in your accommodation for 9 months. And they didn't pay. And you are asking if you are homely. You are a home. So I don't want to waste my time on that argument. So even though women are more gifted and equipped domestically, it doesn't mean you have to leave all the domestic work or housework for them. You see, that's where unity comes in. Whatever it takes. If your wife is stressed domestically, you don't need a pastor to tell you that she is your wife. The problem even arises because sometimes we've never taught men what it means to be a husband. A husband is a groomer. Somebody that tends. If the plant you are tending, you put something on it and it's bending, you want to kill it. So you can't be saying, oh, it's not a man's job to wash dishes. Then you don't understand what a man's job is. A man is a builder. You are building something. Your wife is your scorecard. If she's more stressed, if she's older, angrier than when you've married her, then you are doing a bad job. She's your scorecard. Hallelujah. We should look at her 5 years, 10 years after giving her to you. If she's regretting her life, then you have done a horrible job. Sir, I'm a chief in my village. I can't wash dishes. I'm alpha male. You can't be more alpha than the Alpha and Omega. In the book of Revelation, they call Jesus the Alpha and Omega. If Jesus can wash feet, you can wash dishes. Are you here, somebody? If Jesus can wash feet, you can wash dishes. So that is what is confusing many people because they don't read the Bible in context. When the Bible said, as a man, you are the head, there's a context. I don't know if I will have time. God will help us today. Let me try and rush.